Say hello to Yomawari, lost in the dark, and say hello to the absolutely nothing. A young girl awakens in a strange dark forest with no memory of how she got there. The last thing... You are in no position to ask questions, game. Because I could put the game audio through my headphones, but that would cause a delay. And I really don't want that. Hold on. Increase the volume. Someone tell this game it's not until dawn. I mean, let's humor them for a bit. Where was I before they interrupted me? Oh, we gotta use motion. I just want to read the description of the game. It's either a Vita port or the sequel to a said Vita game. There are multiple Yomawari games, so it's possible this is a follow-up to that. Oh shit, I saw my other TV. Damn you, Yomawari. Are we going to get to the game at some point? Oh, I thought that was a music beat at first. It was the toilet the whole time. This at least seems to have its own style going for it. I can give it that. Ah. You son of a bitch. So, this is a game about us murdering all of these kids, right? I mean, to be fair, this character's response to getting hit in the back of the head with a wad of paper was to just pick it up and throw it out instead of whooping that guy's ass. Who is Go to Hell?
Go to hell!
Assholes, if I'm going to hell, I'm taking all of you with me. You guys are just turning this character into a serial killer. I hope you all realize that. Alright, now this is going to turn into Yakuza. She's going to pick up the desk and start slamming people in the head with it. Is this the dev's memories being put into a video game? I mean... If it's like several years worth of memories condensed into a 2-minute segment, then maybe. Because this is just over-the-top cartoonish levels of bullying. Let me guess, this is why there was the mental health warning at the beginning of the thing, right? You know, so far this reminds me of like a bad creepypasta, where they just go way over the top with the amount of like shit that a character goes through before turning into a creepypasta monster. Well, you were at school, and then you were on school, and then you left off school. Oh, pfft. Shit, birds are flying through the ground. It's like I'm playing a fucking Bethesda game now. I was going to go slower to be more atmospheric, but hey, Stonehenge. But nah, I'm just going to try getting from point A to point B a little quicker. I mean, the art's not bad. I'll certainly take this over seeing the same assets that I usually see over and over in horror games. I can't tell what that is. Yeah, I'm still not in control. It sounds more like a knocking sound than a heartbeat sound. I'm trying to. You keep interrupting me. There. I couldn't tell what that was. That might have been a hair clog. I realize it's still early in the game, but it's interrupting the gameplay a lot, which I am not a fan of. Whatever it's worth, I'm not sure why you picked it up either. Or why it deserved its own cutscene. Oh, that's probably gonna open to eye. Yeah. Now, does that count as the game breaking the fourth wall? It better not do the thing where she opens her eyes and there's just empty sockets. I thought this would be more complex, but it's just kind of leading me in a straight line. bit slow to start with this. One of the complaints in the review was it takes control from you a lot. Oh, great. So is this a shape of things to come? That's a weird thing to ask right away. Oh my god. This is trying to one-up Xenosaga in terms of, like, move 10 feet, then wait. At least there's music. Xenosaga 1 had problems with its lack of music. Yeah, but Xenosaga 1 also filled the music void with weeb trash. So I'll give this game credit for not going down that route yet. Oh, I think I fought that in a Seiken Densetsu game one time. You know, I'm glad I don't have the headphones on right now, because this would be irritating as hell.
Do you come from a land down under? The women glow and men plunder.
Don't look back at them. If it's based on eye contact, that's the worst thing you could do. Also, shining a light at them. Great. I mean, most of our precious memories seem to be getting the shit kicked out of us, so is that a bad thing? Oh, we have until 6 a.m. Now we're adding elements of D to this. Well, you won't always be waiting, because you have the curse too, which means you're also on a time limit, and never mind. Oh my god. When do I actually get to completely play the game? Actually, yeah, now that I look at it, this hand-drawn inventory menu type thing sort of reminds me of Rule of Rose. Because it goes for that same aesthetic for the menu, among other things. Although it doesn't have the plain text confirm and close thing on the bottom. Oh, come on. I would have laughed if on the other side of the gate there was just a cliff. Do you remember? That wasn't the end of the sequence, so now I gotta do it over again. I hope there aren't too many sequences where you have to close your eyes for long periods of time, because my fingers will get tired from holding the triggers down.
Take this pink ribbon off my eyes. I'm exposed, and it's no big surprise.
Oh, remember. I don't have your bells. And fuck you anyway. I keep thinking I'm gonna get control back, and then it doesn't happen. Okay, we are in control now. Never mind, we lost control again. Are you gonna go back home when you don't know where you are? Watch the cat throw a wad of paper at her head. Some of these things you've gotta switch over to the D-pad because the analog controls just don't work so well for them. Alright, cat, do your thing. I know I've seen that font a few times now, but it's a little distracting because of how different it is from the look of everything else in the game. How much shit is... Okay, let's do some math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 39. 6 times 39. 174. Subtract 2. So that's 172 things to find in this game. Holy shit. It's a good thing I'm not a completionist. Ah shit, the budget for color ran out.
You think I let it go, you're mad, you got another thing coming.
You'll have to be more specific.
You got another thing coming.
Okay. That made me jump a little, but the face was also kind of goofy, which took away from it. I'm wise to your tricks, game. Despite the slow starts here, so it does have advance. I mean, I'm assuming that with that achievement that said over 80% of the people who played it got this far, that most of the people who end up playing this game are going to be people who are already pretty dedicated to it. Oh, pfft. Sorry. I got a glimpse of the thing that I'm trying to avoid, and suddenly I am not scared of it anymore.
Deja vu, I just been in this place before. Higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go.
See, I keep defaulting to this, in spite of how slow it is, because the game has, in a very short span of time, already tried springing things on me twice. So another thing about this is the dialogue's a little too blunt, and it just doesn't work. I mean, just a little bit of subtext would help this dialogue a lot. And I don't know if that's a translation issue, or if that's just how it was originally written. You mean we're not going to get the obligatory try to explain to parents what's happening thing, and they say it's your imagination? Wait, so this is their room? The room doesn't have a door? Oh, so damn, your room is spacious. You have your own coat rack and everything. And does he know what that classroom is? Yeah, exactly. I don't get it. Oh wow, you immediately remembered that shit, huh? No need for a dramatic cutscene or anything. That was a lot of nothing. All I've gotten from these so far is that this character's kind of a klutz. Alright, I just looked at how long the stream has been going. I was expecting to see a 2 in the hour marker, and we are nowhere near that yet. Look at how far away the school and the shopping district, that's all on the opposite end of town. Ah, that's gonna be annoying. More cat. Cat, what the fuck was that? Man, this game relies on jump scares a lot. Yeah, that's not gonna be good. A lot of vending machines in this town. If you live here, like, do you have some sort of familiar divide based on whether you go to the left vending machine or the right vending machine? Okay, so what's the recourse for that? Gee, I wonder where the divide for the curse is. Okay, so I take it the game is just telling me where not to go. Went to the apartments, got cut off. Started going toward the sea, got cut off. So I guess maybe I try going back toward the school in the shopping district. That seemed to be what it was hinting at earlier. But I wanted to see if I could explore a bit more. Man, people in this town really don't like bikes. Dog! I'm so... No. No. No, game. Just no. Yeah, I could definitely go without hearing this sound for a while. That is going to end up cutting off my path to the school. You know, these things are scarier when they just appear as red clouds of whatever. Because I actually see them and, not really working for me. God, I forgot about that thing. But the face it makes... the face it makes, I always think it's going... This entry is pretty mixed among the fans. I mean... I almost said I can understand why, but I haven't played any games in this series, so no, I don't. Although I'm sure when I post the eventual video for this, I'll have plenty of fans explaining all about why that is. Okay, so you can have your eyes open, you just can't look at them. Also, that is really annoying, considering every other one up to this point was just things moving in a set pattern. And then suddenly you have one that chases you. Wait, I think I just came back here for no reason. Or not. This is just a little confusing. It's just a little confusing what you have to do here. So is it actually possible for me to do anything here? If you go to the rooftop and don't have the bell, the fourth phase is impossible to escape or repel because the player is vulnerable, and it is impossible to bypass the spirit at this point. So this was a waste of time. It's almost 10:30 in-game time, and I feel like I've accomplished little to nothing. No, you were told to not look up at the sky because you kept staring at the sun during eclipses. Oh my god, we're really using this trope? Ball rolling by itself, and now... big air quotes. Creepy doll. I think at this point I'm just going to see if I can make my way back to the home and possibly get more memories from those things that I picked up. Okay, this is a handy mechanic. Oh, that other thing I picked up doesn't have memories attached. Okay, whatever. Ah, we found a friend. Our good old friend, Wall. What is it with this character and getting hit with things in the head? Or specifically getting things thrown at her head? But I will admit, this game's kind of losing me. Is there not a way to go back to the main menu? I mean, menu just does that. There's nothing in the options. Okay, that's a little screwy. Let's just try this. It's been a while since I've seen a game where there was just no way to get back to the main menu without shutting the game down. I can acknowledge that this game just isn't for me. It's not terrible. I can't even really call it bad. It just doesn't appeal to me. And some of the scares really don't work. Like when you see what some of the fucking ghost slash yokai look like when you don't have the eyes closed. Some of them really made me laugh. Also, like, being able to get to the rooftop fight and then just be completely screwed because you don't have an item that you need to get through that got under my skin. So